We don't know what the A-Wing sounds like because the guy's screaming his head off when they show it on screen.
Yeah, because he's getting ready to impact the Star Destroyer, right?
They don't give
Was it this dude right here?
No, it's a different guy.
All right, this is just the pilot we threw in there. Here comes your flyby. Put on your 3D glasses. Don't get scared, TMPers.
Exactly.
I think that's actually the sound I use for the snowspeeder.
It is, but it works.
Check this out, dudes. From the Nut and Fancy family collection. This is a late 1990s Hasbro or Kenner. They became the same company, right?
Yeah. I think it's an old Kenner mold, supposedly. They made it in like 83.
It's probably on the bottom here somewhere.
Because it has a battery compartment that they didn't use in this iteration.
Look at this. Yeah, so they resurrected an 80s mold for this.
Yeah.
And then redid it. And look, I wrote the date on it.
Yep.
Right here, dudes. December 97 is when I bought it and gave it to the boys to put in their classic Star Wars collection. And man, did they play with this a lot. True or false? TD.
Yep. See, finally. There you go.
Afterburner kicking in from the A-Wing. Check that out. What were you going to say?
Nothing. I just...
Demo the gear for him, by the way.
I like talking about these old Hasbro toys because, honestly, it's just a relic of the past at this point. Look at that. You got landing gear. This is such a great example of everything a toy should be.
Show it right up there.
It represents the vehicle from the movie as it looks in the movie. No pointless, stupid crap tacked on. No Nerf guns. No Bluetooth apps. It's not super expensive. The weathering's good.
It was like $20 when I bought it in 97.
And it came with a pilot.
When Santa Claus bought it.
Yeah, when Santa bought it.
I haven't told him Santa Claus isn't real. Hey, dude, look over there. Baby deer.
Yeah. It bums me out, like, walking the toy aisles today, because you see the stuff they've come out with for all the newer movies, and you expect maybe in 2019 things would get better, and instead they've only gotten precipitously worse.
Trust me, we're getting to the knives, but we're introing with this. Hold on, I gotta show them this. Look at this. So the gear comes up and down.
Mostly up and down.
Give a little help right here.
Kind of up, kind of down.
Well, dude, it's like from 97.
Yeah.
It's working pretty good still. I mean, nothing's busted on it. Notice in what good condition it is, by the way.
Yeah.
I taught the boys early on to take care of their toys. It's got a raising canopy. You can put whatever Star Wars 3.5 inch or 3 3/4 inch figure in there. Look at that. How cool. That's kind of an attempt to do a detailed cockpit in it. How cool is that?
They did get better over time, though.
Of play value. Look at the engines here. They're clear. Just a really, really cool toy. When I saw this, I mean, when Santa Claus saw this in Walmart, he still believes in Santa. I'm sure he was really excited about it. Just super cool. You got the paint peeling off the nose here. I always like the shape, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not a shrunken Star Wars toy.
Yeah.
We'll review that one later, because we'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll be here forever. Well, this is already going to go well over an hour, dudes.
What?
Oh, yeah. Easy. Easy. There's so much to talk about here. But first, I need a refreshing beverage from our non-sponsors, Diet Sierra Mist. I just found this can in the refrigerator. I don't know where it came from.
And they're not paying you?
They're not paying me. Oh my gosh, that is so good. No, we are not sponsored by them. I just found this can and I love it. Goodness sakes. Do you like Sierra Mist or no?
Well, I'm just saying, if you're giving them a lot of love.
They are not paying us for this.
I've never seen you touch a can in your entire life, but now, suddenly, I guess they're our top sponsors.
They're not sponsors at all.
Diet Dr. Pepper, hit me up.
Last Suspect bought this, so he had a can. I was like, oh, I love Diet. I like Sprite Zero. And I was like, oh, this has got to be the same.
So naturally, you made the jump from, I found this can of soda, to they're going to be the headliners for our hour-and-a-half-long knife episode.
Whatever. Totally random.
I'm not going to forgive that.
I bet you're going to see a lot of love for Diet Sierra Mist. Maybe not. I don't know. Nut and Fancy, get to the knives, please. Roger that. I love that guy. He's always got that megaphone, super excited. All right, here we go. This is going to be feature length. And here are the rules.
All right.
TD. So we spent a lot of time on these rules. Here's the first one.
Right.
There are no rules. That's right. We can do whatever we want. We can combine whatever items we want, as many as we want. But if we were to put an overarching kind of theme to it, we're gonna do knife pairs. So a tactical blade, something you could use for emergency defensive use, and then an EDC knife. That's generally speaking. You might throw something else in there. Maybe it's a third knife. You guys know I carry 4 all the time.
Thanks, Sierra Mist.
I do carry 4. And we may throw a flashlight in there. And we might throw a watch in there. Here's how we're going to do the watch, by the way, TD. You ready? You're going to have a watch grab box. Okay, we have them in here. Get the snot rag out of there. There we go. Much better.
Help.
There you go. And then you're just going to grab a watch. And you're going to tell us whether it makes you happy or not. Let me take this lighter out of there.
So you got some of yours in
burning
there,
the
some of mine
glove
in there.
tips. What?
You got some of your watch picks in there, some of mine.
Affirmative. I think so. He's a watch guy. He actually has been trying to turn me on to watches
Since 2012, thereabout.
Oh yeah, he was pushing hard, and I was resisting. You've seen what has happened since. It's a sickness, and I enjoy it. All right, that's the rules. And remember the first rule: there are no rules. Here's my first knife combo. Ready? Makes me very happy. Love this. First up, my tactical blade that I would carry would be a Microtech Halo. Oh, sick. Shown in many tabletops. It's a big out the front automatic blade. I have to level with you guys. I have not EDC'd this too much because it's such an expensive knife, right?
Have you? So you haven't really carried it?
And then I'm going to parry it. No, I have carried it.
I've carried it a lot, actually, without telling you.
Huh, you've done a good job taking care of it.
You can't be mad if I tell you on camera.
Well, here's the deal. The one reason he's carried it and it's still nice is because it has a sheath. So it has a molly sheath, no clips. So he was carrying it in the sheath attached to his belt.
I didn't carry it in the sheath. I carried it in my pocket like a
It's
dick
okay.
hole.
So here's the dealio on our knives and how we approach them. We do take care of them. I mean, as much as we can. But it's okay to put wear on them.
Yeah.
Normal wear and tear is always welcome. I mean, here's the paired knife. So this is going to be the EDC knife, also an auto. It's going to be a Benchmade 2550 mini reflex. Oh, look at that combo, dudes. EDC task, food preparation, opening packages. Basically a fondling knife, if we're honest. But if you had to, emergency defensive use. And like I said in the tabletop, back about, 20 years ago or whatever. I'm exaggerating. Non-lethal impact as well with this sucker right here. Oh, excellent. I like that. Okay, and I also have a light I'm pairing it with. Okay, be thinking what you're going to do now. It's going to be a classic vintage 4.7s AA. I forget the exact model, doesn't matter. Still have it. I reviewed this separately, but it's such a great light. It has that super strong clip on it. The only thing I would say is it doesn't carry deep enough for me. And also it's not hat attachable like my Olight S20s are. This is my favorite EDC light. I mean, if you were to check me for light, it's this right here. So this is my headlamp. I use this whole setup when I'm doing, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. This is what he's doing. Explain this.
What? Yeah, in the wintertime, I do enough dark exploration at this point.
Running low on Sierra Mist.
You're running low on Diet Sierra Mist, available at your nearest grocer? Sweet.
He's messing around. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, I don't know.
He uses that all the time.
Yeah, it just
he actually walks around with that.
Yeah, all day
long. He doesn't
long.
care what kind of style statement he's making, which I actually kind of like.
Do you think these sunglasses are the kind of thing someone style conscious would wear? Would I
How about
have these on?
Put them on. Let's see what
These
you look like. Randy, the Macho Man.
I look like I need to be planning out kayfabe with my manager.
Those look good on you. What are you talking about? Those are cool. All right, knife combo, go. Oh, and then my watch that I do, I'm just grabbing, this is a Gingadet G50 002. I had to look at it because I'm not familiar with it. We just got it, $90 in eBay, and it is fantastic. It's a quartz chronograph. Big hands, silver sunburst face, really high quality leather strap. I have not officially tabletopped it yet. Hasn't even been put into wear yet. Look at the back, dude, with
brand new.
The sailing vessel. So does that make me happy, that combo? Absolutely. Tactical Doodle, take it away.
All right, my most common one, and I gotta say, I'm a little pissed at you.
Why?
Because you didn't tell me we were gonna do an EDC favorite table. I brought none of my EDC stuff.
Okay, to explain what he's talking about is he traveled to the house, and so he didn't bring all his stuff. So he's kind of drawing from stuff he's carried before in the family.
Yeah.
This is inventory you have carried, but he doesn't have his favorite
Well, that's
stuff.
the thing. Everything I love, I stole from you and haven't given it back, so it's all.
Oh, by the way, I've told you that on Tabletop. A good example of that is the Ethnic series of Spydercos. Which ones do you have?
The Barong I have.
And he has the Navaja.
Navaja.
I don't have that. I wish I had it for tabletopping.
Benchmade Contigo. Got that.
Yep, great knife. We coded that, didn't we?
Yeah. SOCOM 2, Microtech. I carry that one a lot.
You're jumping ahead because you may see one of these.
Tons and tons. So it's a little weird. I feel like I'm rummaging through someone's closet and
Not
trying
true.
to.
You've carried all these knives.
I know, but still, if we're talking our favorite. So my most common one of all, it's a pretty simple pair. It's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2.
Paramilitary 2.
This one, I actually did the burnt bronze Cerakote on that blade. Digicam. I'm too short to show it to you very well.
Again, his height is 4 foot 2 inches, guys. He takes after his hobbit mother.
So I did.
I love this knife. And the beauty, remember what you're going to
I
say.
don't care.
The beauty of the Para is that it actually, to me, flexes between a tactical and EDC philosophy of use. You can actually just do a Para, and it's so perfectly sized, it does everything well, right?
Yeah.
Compression lock, burnt bronze finishing by TD right here. ACU on this one. We have an orange one, too, from Cutlery Shop, Jeff. And then skateboard tape right here. Did I put, oh, yeah, I put that Lynch pocket clip on there.
Yeah, I love that clip.
It's really sick. And apparently you can get some other deep carries for it as well. What are you going to say now?
No, it's just a great knife. It's fun to play with. The action's nice and flickable. And I have one in white and black that I did, and then another one in blue and bronze, which was another color combo. But that's it.
Show that, because you have that paired. You guys can't see it, but what we have is a big
mountain.
chunks of cardboard, and these knives are paired up on duct tape. Of course, the Cadet, bro. And I'm carrying one all the time, everywhere, and I think I have one of our collectibles.
Yeah, it better be that, because I carry mine every day.
So there's mine.
My two favorite Cadets are ours, the blue one, and then Cutlery Shop's orange.
Oh, yeah.
Those two are the coolest colorways. The green's cool, too.
Let's see if that one. So some of these get... Is this a prototype on there? I forget.
No. That should just be our first one.
Nutnfancy project established 2008, engraved on the side. And then the laser engraving here.
Yep.
Gets worn off with use, but it just makes it look cooler. You'll see these up for sale on eBay once in a while. So it's this coloration. It's a collectible serial numbered Cadet.
And these are... Actually, we did these ones, too, when we had them done. So we have a couple that are just for our carry.
All right, I'm up next. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, you kind of mentioned it already. Here it comes. My tactical blade for this combination is going to be paired with a very unusual Almar, but the tactical blade will be SOCOM. Oh, S35. Shown many times. Now, this is one of those knives that TacticalDoodle himself EDCs all the time. True?
Yep.
Yep, so this is no longer in production. It may come back. It actually has come back a couple different times, right?
Yeah.
Great blade shape, decent enough traction.
That's one of the newer ones, isn't it?
What's the date on this? I can't see it.
2015, if I remember
because
right.
I can't see through my shades. Just kidding.
Other side.
What does it say?
This side. 2015, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it's older than that.
Maybe 2012.
Yeah, this I think is a 2012 production. All right, and the paired EDC knife will be an Almar Nomad. Oh, check that out. That is a knife combo that will give me happiness. Happiness. I think this is VG10 on that Almar on the top. And I don't think a lot of people really dug this knife, and I don't know why.
Really.
You don't like it?
No, I don't mind them, but I notice in the comments, like, all the Almar stuff we do is not super popular.
Well, the thing with Almar, to be totally honest, is they don't update their blades. They need to have more new designs. They just keep regurgitating different flavors of older designs. And you can't survive. I shouldn't say survive, because they are surviving last time I checked, but you can't thrive and be a big knife competitor. You need to come out with completely different designs. Anyway, I love this one. Perfect jimping on the top side, bro. Look at that. And then the watch I will have is, oh, yes, the Junkers Iron Annie. corrugated metal face. Gotta make sure I have that right set up. There you go. Reviewed. I don't know when I'll post that WRV. This is a 42 millimeter classic quartz. Made in Germany, I believe. And it has a corrugated face honoring the Junkers. 88. Oh, actually, no, Junkers 52. There's a Junkers 88 in the background right there with a squiggle camo. Italian theater. Hit it. Best knife combos.
Don't I have to reach into the Barney bag?
Oh, you're going to do your watch first?
No, I didn't do a watch last time.
Okay, go.
All right, let's see.
I thought you did.
Oh, Gravity Master.
Oh, excellent.
Casio.
That's a GA 1100 in gray. This is the Pilot Homage watch. So cool. So when I reviewed it, we had the orange, the red, the gray. That's great. It has negative display. Does that make you happy wearing that, TD?
Yeah, I love the orange one. Orange and gray is a great color. I think blue and red was around for a while too.
The orange, the gray, and the red is one I've seen. They might have some other ones. This is a Master of G series. Really cool watch. So that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Knives.
I like
bring
that
it.
one.
Bring
All
it.
right.
Don't bring it weak.
Lone Wolf T2.
Lone Wolf
That could happen,
T2.
too.
What do you like about it? What do you hate about it?
The shape is awesome, and it reminds me of everything I like about the Harzy Air Ranger Gerber used to do.
That is a Harzy design blade. Drop point, full flat ground. Trying to remember the steel on that. I want to think it's S90 or 35.
It's period steel at this point.
Lone Wolf is no more. They were bought by Benchmade, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Benchmade kind of did a couple Lone Wolf blades, and I haven't really checked in with them. I don't know what's going on. Dude, what does that say? S30, actually. S30, look at that. How about the clip? Does the clip make you sad because it does carry tip down?
It's an okay one. It's not great, but the way the rest of the knife handles makes up for it.
Okay, and you're pairing it with what?
Paired with a super tool.
Remember rule 1 of the bunker EDC knife combos. There are no rules. And so he pairs it with a multi-tool, which he does. Maybe you do too, that you go, hey, I got a knife, and then my EDC blade will actually be a multi-tool.
That's 95% of the time. I don't have the pocket
You
real
don't
estate.
carry this big knife all the time.
Nope.
This big MT all the time, do you?
I have my Victorinox
Super tool.
or my Leatherman OHT.
That he does.
I
I'll
carry
vouch for
the
that.
crap out of that.
You carry it so much, crap falls out of it.
Yep.
Super tool. This is way too big. This is a heavy duty multi-tool. I wouldn't carry this, but you guys know what I carry not pretty much, it is all the time. It's the S2 Juice Leatherman. I don't even have one here because I've shown it so many times. It's played.
I've been carrying this for a week and a half now.
Have you?
Every day.
Okay.
Every day.
He's actually doing it.
Every
By
day.
the way, TD has a different approach to EDC than I do. And he has his own style, and he doesn't mind heavier objects, obviously. Is that true?
Yeah, with the amount of function I get out of this. And it's got such a big blade that if I don't have the real estate to carry a full size, then I can fall back on that, even if it is harder to deploy.
There's your sheep's foot serrated on that. Super tool.
Love
Man,
that.
we haven't looked at the super tool forever.
I like it.
It's awesome, man. I gave it a super positive review. I think that's just a regular steel blade. I don't think that's anything cosmic. Like you get the higher end Leathermans, you'll get 158 CM. Not that that's that great of a steel, but it's something. All right, I'm up next. First up, a watch. This is fun. Oh, PRG 600. I think that's what that is. Look at that.
Is that band original?
Negative. This is a J&K's multicam band that I put on it, strap. And it's a Zulu, so it's not a NATO. And it is super awesome. When I reviewed this, I didn't really know that it took those straps. And then I started playing around, and I was like, what do you know? This will take I think that's a 24 millimeter strap, so it's ABC compatible. It's non-atomic. It's solar powered. This is one of my all-time favorite watches, guys. I mean, totally. And I actually have a different version in here. Oh, here's another one. So this is Last Suspects, and he's wearing a different camouflage band on his. Super cool. Look at that. All right, so that's a watch. I love it, love it, love it. And now for the knife combo. The tactical blade for this combination is an automatic. It is a SOG SOG, and it's a Spec Elite Auto in orange from Cutler Shop. Oh, sick. Look at how flat, guys.
Awesome, awesome.
Look at that. Where's the backing board for that one dude? He's like, there's too much busyness in the background, Nut Fancy. All right, here you go, sir. Oh, how's that? Oh, it's like we're on the tabletop. Look, Tactical Doodle.
Perfect.
We're tabletopping. I had to start a video out like I'm tabletopping. Okay, guys, welcome to the
Then
tabletop.
zoom out.
No, and then I just do this. Hey, what's up? Psych. You're in the bunker.
Be like the end of Men in Black.
So this is like jimped on the top. It actually has awesome jimping. Good steel. Jimped. I mean, this is why it's such a great tactical blade. Loop over clip right here, dudes. See that? Skateboard tape, obligatory in my use. This is, again, Jeff Loffer's Cutlery Shop Orange Edition of the Spec Elite Auto. And it's whatever number it is. Spec Elite Auto 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, it's hard to tell all the SOG names apart.
For everybody. Oh, this is the third. It's like the Halo, the Microtech. This is the 7th version we did. And the Microtech guys went, yeah, well, this is what changed. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a Halo. And I like how it's like milled in the SOG logo, which actually gives traction too.
Cool.
All right, and then it's going to be paired with an EDC knife also, Twitch 2. Oh, remember that one. Look at that combo. So does this combo make you happy, guys? So I'm carrying a Casio PRG 600, wherever it went. That watch. And it went bye-bye.
Lose that. It's been
I don't know.
8 seconds.
I can't see. It's too dark in here. Someone needs to turn the lights on.
Yeah.
Can't even see where I'm going. Oh, here it is right here, dudes. How's that for a combo? Oh, that is super sick. Hey, nothing fancy. I live in a place where I can't have auto knives. Sorry, bro. Don't know what to tell you. TD, you're up.
If only there were more states that allowed it. If only you could maybe move to those states.
Or just run an assisted or really, really nicely balanced manual action. Do that, I would say.
Leatherman Wave.
Woo!
Most used multi-tool. Awesome. Takes a clip, which is the most important part. I don't have a ass purse or whatever you call that thing around your waist, so I usually just have to use pocket space.
Is that your EDC and your tactical knife?
This is normally my actual beater knife. So usually I'd pair that with something like, let's say, one of my favorite ones. Remember when we made these?
Go
Lion
for it.
steels?
Oh, yes. The SR2?
Yep.
Show them the clip on that thing. That clip is insane.
Excellent clip. I love it. It's got a really unique body style to it.
This has slick anodizing, really nice coloration on the anodizing. Deep carry, short clip, and then, well, speak of the devil, it's just a really nice manual action. I was just mentioning this, like you don't need an auto when you have a manual action that deploys so smoothly as this. There you go. Sorry about that. So you went with a Leatherman and this.
Yep.
This is your combo.
Yeah.
Not bad. I like it. Oh, grab watch. Boom.
Let's hope it's one I like. What's this?
And if you don't like it, tell him.
Yeah.
Show him this. Oh, this is what he picked out. Ocean Knot Naval. Do you like it? Chronograph. Yeah. It comes in blue, orange, and a black version.
I love divers. I love being able to use the bezel and time stuff out.
I use it all the time.
It is the best feature.
Isn't that so nice? This has a really nice 120 click bezel. I don't think it has a screw down crown on it. It doesn't. I haven't officially tabletopped it yet, but you're getting a first introduction here. Buy them on Amazon with our link below, because if you don't like it, it's so easy to take it back in Amazon. Print a label, ship it back. Everywhere else is a complete pain in the butt, including eBay. Voice of experience. There's the back of this watch. Does it make you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, and you paired it up with that other one too.
Yeah.
Nice.
The colors probably wouldn't match on that.
All right. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go a little bit crazy here. Are they ready for this? All right, here's my tactical blade. I gotta be careful when I deploy this because it is such a weapon. Here it comes. Cold Steel Raja. This is the XL version. I think they discontinued this G10 version. They just have the Gryvery one now. Look at this. Kukri blade. Flat ground. This is a nasty weapon. The grasping area, perfect. And did I drill this one out? No, it was that other one I did. I think it was a Spada XL I drilled out. This one comes with a lanyard hole. I just have some hollowed out 550 cord. What a tactical blade. Be super careful when you fold it. Of course, like I always say, it will actually take a piece of your finger off. Ambidextrous deployment plate on there. Big stop pin, triad lock. Gosh, what a knife. And believe it or not, you can EDC this. It will carry deep in the pocket. And I mean, you're going to have this much exposed right here. It's not like it's completely concealed, but it's something. And since that's so much knife, I mean, what does it weigh? Like 14 pounds?
You just need a single point sling for it and you're good.
Yeah, you just single point sling it and you're fine. Because it's so big, I'm going to go kind of more practical with my EDC knife. How about the Dragonfly Spyderco? Something's got to give when I'm carrying a knife this big. Something's got to give. And what's going to give is I'm going to pack a Dragonfly VG10 zip tie deployment spring clip. Super cool, super cool. And they have these actually ZDP 189 versions, and there's some other special editions coming out, so stay tuned. Did you want to say something on that?
No, I just think it would be interesting to see us cut open a sandwich with this at the store.
I wouldn't recommend it because people will literally run out of the restaurant. That's a knife that will scare sheeple a lot. And remember the first rule of the EDC knife combos, what was it?
It's no rules.
There are no rules. And so on this one, I've got 3 knives. And this is going to be a pocket knife just because it makes me happy. Say hello to the case butter bean. Oh, surprised you there, didn't I? Look at that. That's like a mini canoe knife, the butter bean. So put that in your pocket. And if the Dragonfly isn't enough for you, you got a little butter bean. So that kind of balances out the radicalness of carrying that freaking huge Raja. Did I do a watch already? This one? Oh, Torgoin. I think that's a T25. Look at that. By the way, that's an expensive watch. That is not an inexpensive watch. Swiss watch. Look at the strap on it. Flieger strap. Big hands. This whole part right here is illuminated. So the black hands just are starkly outlined against the illuminated face. That is a chronograph. Beautiful watch. Does it make me happy? Absolutely. Those are perfect watch hands, by the way. Perfect watch hands. Perfect. Oh, yes. Good combo. Good combo, Nut and Fancy. Tactical Doodle, you're up. Go for
You
it.
can't just congratulate yourself for your own good judgment. That's not fair.
I was talking as if that was him.
Yeah. All right, this one isn't super popular, but the Spyderco Domino.
I wouldn't say it's not super popular. I know a lot of guys that love that Domino.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've talked to TMPers that have the Domino. They carry it. They actually like it. And what do you know? It has my washer modification on it. People hate this washer modification, and it's all the more reason I'm going to keep rocking it. This is just so we can self-deploy it. Not self, but quickly deploy it from the pocket. And actually, guess whose knife this is?
Yours.
Wrong. It is not my knife.
What?
No, it's Last Suspect's. He bought it. So this is his knife, and I modded it for him. I forgot to tell you that on this mod. But he's like, hey, man, I want to wave this from the pocket. We tried putting zip ties on it. Didn't work. This is what worked. I don't care, and he doesn't care. It's just a first cool modification. CF scales, titanium frame, Domino. What's it paired with?
You really do like the wave functionality then.
Absolutely. In fact, my EDC knife for today, here it comes. I'm going to wave it. Listen. A little bit hung up. HAP 40 Endura, also a Cutlery Shop special edition orange camo. HAP 40. Super cool.
It's the same knife I'm carrying now. Check
I
that
won't
out.
say I always have to wave my knife, but if you're asking, yeah, I prefer it.
I like it. It's
for my
handy.
tactical blade, and actually my EDC blade too. If I can get it to wave, totally.
I just hate how it tears up all my pants.
That's normal wear and tear in my book, bro. Time to buy some more pants. Are you running that knife by itself, or are you going to pair it with something?
It goes with the Piranha.
Okay, show it to him.
Cute little Piranha. They're kind of tough to find these days.
Let's go back to tabletop for this one. Oh, there
Hold
you
it
go.
out far enough.
Is that working? Here, I'll hold it up for you. His arms are about 1.5 feet long. There's a Piranha. Reviewed probably in 2009. That's a great knife, auto knife. Super slim. I don't think the speed on the Piranhas is super fast, and it has a little bit of wiggle in the lockup. Good steel, though. I think that's S30?
S30.
Yeah.
S30.
Show them how thin that thing is.
It
dude.
is. Well, that's the thing. The form factor on it's so easy to carry. It's small, it's svelte, it's skinny, which is nice if you're carrying like pens, markers, any of that stuff where you really want as much pocket real estate still. Works out nice.
Do you usually carry 2 knives?
Seldom.
You're like most of these guys, because I think most of you guys watching this video don't go knife deep like I do. I do, not just for TMP, that's just the way I go. It makes me happy. I just do it. But I think he's carried a couple blades before when I've gear checked you, but sometimes he'll just go with one blade. I think that's what a lot of guys do. Here's a watch for you. Did you get one already? Okay, pick on up here. Woo!
Check that. AV8.
That is an AV8 4003 aviator watch, and I think I got this on sale for freaking $60.
What?
Yeah. When they came out on their website, I think they're about 150, and then I went into Amazon, and they're having a blowout sale, and I bought like 4 of them, and they're like $60. I sent one to a TMPer. I think we got 3 left. Maybe we got more than that, because the last suspect is also into watches. And by the way, he'd probably be on this video with us, but he's at work right now. Beautiful. Look at the hands on that.
They're awesome.
And then it's a dark gray Italian leather strap with a fake rivet. These are probably my favorite micro brand watches, AV8s. Polished case back. That's just a mineral crystal, but I put my crystal protector on there. Great watch. I'm very excited for you.
So that one is exciting.
Very excited for you. All right, I'm up, and I'm glad I'm up. I'm going to go with this one. So this is my overall, shall I say, tactical blade, and it'll be, we're going to kind of not get so exotic with this one. It's going to be a Benchmade Griptilian. I think this is a 550 HG with a hole. And this is my modded one, so I have a whole video out how I modded it. In that video, incidentally, some dudes were saying, hey, you don't have to go all that trouble of, putting the JB weld and sanding and painting and filling the handle so the skateboard tape will adhere. You can just get a soldering or wood burning iron, and you can just do little divots and create some texturing on the handle. I tried that, and it sucks. It sucks. This is superior. I actually tried it with a couple different knives, and as a mini grip I tried it with, and I knew about it. I was like, well, maybe they're right. I mean, I would like to save some time, but I was not happy with the results. I'd much prefer this. Anyways, it's got a Lynch deep carry pocket clip available at Blade HQ. No, they don't give them to me. I buy them. Check that out. And then it's just deploys. Speaking of waveable, so this is auto deploying from the pocket.
Yep.
Axis lock. 154 steel on this. So a good steel. I wouldn't say a great steel. And then the EDC knife I'm going to pair it with. This is funky. And this is a Boker Plus Excelamore. What I think it's called. Check this out. No, I wrote the number down here somewhere.
I think it's pronounced Skeletor.
Okay, we'll call it the Skeletor. And it is number 01B005. It was $50. Unfortunately, it's in 440C, which I generally do not like.
Think of the upside. You get to spend more time sharpening stuff.
Well, that's the thing. The 440C blades, I just can't get a really good edge on. It's just like they just don't sharpen. I'm talking Boker's ones. Super cool. And then look at how thin this is. Skeleton construction. And that's a blue titanium clip. The titanium clips, however, will bend on you like big time. Speaking from experience. And the one that I'm running now, that's bending on me. Oh, heck, I have it in my pocket right now, bro. This is my EDC knife today, not set up. And it's I'm wearing 511 tactical pants. Check this out, Boker Plus FR. So this is my EDC knife today. Oh, check it out, and there's your titanium clip. I just rebent it back for the 3rd time. This one's black coated. This is a Mass Drop exclusive. This one right here. I tweeted it out. I hope you hooked into it. If not, gotta watch that Twitter feed.
Next time.
Gotta watch the Twitter feed, guys. And the watch is... Master... actually, Deep Blue Master 1000. Oh my goodness, what a great watch. And I have another coloration in here.
What? So we both grabbed one.
Maybe I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Here you go. An abalone shell. I can't really tell. There we go. They're both oriented correctly. So this has a Seiko auto movement. I think they're sapphire crystals as well. 120 click ceramic bezels. I'm running NATOs on these, orange and blue. Great dive watches. Great EDC watches. They make me extraordinarily happy. So many great color combinations. Not officially tabletopped yet, but it's coming. Just buy one already.
Yeah. They have all kinds of great sales all the time.
All the time.
And they are kind of an alternate to the Seikos, like if you're looking at an SK007, I'd probably go with a deep blue. You get more colors. The features, especially the NATO diver, it's basically a 007, but without the 9 o'clock crown. Instead, it's shifted just enough. It's just a little bit, it's kind of like a custom shop version of a Seiko. Same movement, a little bit bigger body, a little bit bigger face. It's just, it improves on an already good recipe, and it does so affordably. And if you order one of the colors and it turns out to be out of stock, they'll give you some nice freebies.
There you go. Incidentally, guys are asking all the time for me to review the SKX 007, SKX 009. And I'll tell you what, I love this watch a lot better. It's a larger case size, has much better hands. I like the colors better, and it has higher legibility. So that's just me. He has, what do you have, an 07 or 09?
I've had a couple for a while.
You sold them?
Yeah, I keep them for a while.
Oh my gosh, this is such a great watch. You're up, TD. Hit it. Favorite knife combos. Just grab whatever.
All right, next one. Kershaw Knockout.
Ooh, I like that color combination. I think you can get that in Amazon, right? The blue and burnt bronze.
They used to have a special edition. It was blue and, it was black and olive, which is still a pretty cool color combo.
They still may have that one.
Yeah.
And I was, of course, kidding about this coloration because it comes from TacticalDoodle.
Yep.
He coated it.
Very cool one.
Burnt bronze, TMP sky blue, Cerakoted, and that's a really easy project to do, isn't it?
So easy. So easy, especially this one.
Is it a pain?
It's actually not that bad. It's a little complex the first time you see it. It's kind of like doing a puzzle, but after that, you get the hang of it.
Really nice job, though. His Cerakote work is phenomenal. Assisted opening, knockout. And that's paired with?
Little tiny Sanrenmu.
Oh, that's a 763, the G10. I just reviewed that a couple months ago. That went on our Over the Ledge. Do you remember that? Over the Ledge backpacking, rappelling, rafting adventure. Look it up. That was back in 2012, I think. That was with Allie the Mountain Dog.
Yeah, we got some great pictures from it, at least.
Oh, my goodness. I miss her so much.
You did some jimping mods on this.
I did. And I talked about it on tabletop, but show them again. Do you want the tabletop background? Yeah, you do. Here it comes. Jimping. I need to cut this board down. It's too freaking big. There you go. Look at that. This is like worthless. You can see that there. I need to cut this board like in half. So that's your two knife combination. So these two, and then here comes a watch combination for you. Get ready to choose one. Enjoy. If you choose one we've seen already, I'll have you choose again because I haven't been like keeping them clean.
Oh, there we go. Timex Expedition.
That is a T49905 Timex Expedition. I think it's an Expedition chronograph. $45.
They are so affordable.
44 millimeter case. It's black coated. So excellent. Oh my gosh, what a great watch.
I think it's a great, if you want a little more expensive beater, $45 is a sweet spot where I can wear it without worrying about smacking it and working in the shop. And
that's cheap. Glasses coming off. Whoa, paparazzi. I'm up now. And then I'm going to go with the classic. Oh, check this out. So Charles New, my friend who went with me to the Porsche school, look it up on Patreon if you are not a Patreon member. Check it out. So he bought the course for me, and so he sent me this. Look at how cool this is. Spyderco Manix, a Porsche edition. Charles is such a generous, fun person. He sent me this. I put the orange zip tie on it, skateboard tape. Just started putting it into the rotation. This would be my tactical choice. Super strong lockup, deep enough carry, great jimping, great knife. And then I'm going to pair it with the Spyderco Chaparral. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, it is. Chaparral. Cool. So that's a Spyderco lineup. Notice, by the way, for our EDC combos, we're not necessarily going with the same manufacturer. We'll mix it up, and you guys are probably the same way. This one's so flat, though. Look at that. It's just a lockback. But dang, that's a great knife combo. And then the watch will be, chose that one already. Ooh, look at this. Didn't see this coming, did you?
The funky one.
I gotta make sure I have it right side up. I think that's right side up. Okay, so this one is called the Guanjin. It's a Chinese watch. It is. It came with a stainless steel mesh band. It is a Nomos Glashut homage. and it costs me about $100.
Homage.
Yeah, so it looks just like a Nomos, and it actually has a functional power reserve. So that little dial, as you wind it up, will actually, look at this. It'll go and show you the status of your wind. And it's an auto.
That.
It's an auto winder.
Auto's the best.
And this is not the strap it came with. This is a Straps Co. Really nice and actually kind of expensive $40 watch strap. But look at this combination. So this watch together costs $145. But it presents and looks like basically a $5,000 watch. True or false, Tactical Doodle?
Yeah.
He wore this the other day. Did it make you happy?
Yeah, I like that. I kept dicking with it and pumping up the day reserve and watching that little dial go up and up and up, and it was oddly enjoyable.
That's my watch combo. So that makes me totally happy. TD, you're up. Oh, show him that. Show him
running
that,
low. This one I actually do as a 2-knife system.
Put my shades back on.
My main one, the Cold Steel Spartan.
Spartan.
That,
The
another
Spartan.
easily available color combo. You can make it yourself at home. It'll take about 12 hours, and it's invariably going to make you have to redo the entire thing at least once.
Okay, so let me give some background on what he's making reference to. So when he cranked the shop up in the couple years ago, when you're cutting the knives, this was a very difficult knife to coat. He put it on the web store, and he did sell a couple, and of all the knives that he had requests for, it was this, I think, the burnt bronze blade and the white. Guys just went gaga over it. Not just in the Cold Steel Spartan, but in the other one as well.
Yeah.
This is a really strong knife. It envelops the hand. You don't need jimping. Hold it up in the open position so you can see how it goes around the hand. That is a
awesome
fighting blade. Kind of that old style, Spartan style fighting. I mean, that's what it's an homage to. It looks really cool in that
Very
color
cool.
combination.
It is beefy, though, and it's large.
It's
so
heavy.
if you're going to cut something,
It's heavy.
if you're around normal folks, you might want something smaller, so that's why.
But see, for the way I approach knife combos, my large tactical blade stays in my pocket.
Yeah.
So it's rarely coming out. It's just once in a great while I'll bring it out. And usually I'm just carrying around, like I said at the outset, for second cool. It just makes me happy. Am I ever going to use it? No. But I like it. It's fun to carry around. My EDC knife, however, is, by the way, what are you pairing this with? It comes out all the time.
Little tiny piranha.
That's a Pocket Model 1 with a just a standard drop point.
Look at
Give
that.
it a deploy.
A great little color combo.
Beautiful.
It's got a nice aggressive deployment. It's cute. It's tiny. It's non-threatening, which is great. If
That's
you're
what she
working around
said.
People. Yep.
Yep. Cute, tiny, non-threatening. Look at that. This one has wear and tear on it. Oh, it's cool. And it comes in a purple, mottled purple.
I like the
mottled
purple too.
orange.
Is pretty
Blade
cool.
HQ used to have a really good selection of these pocket model ones. Piranha gives you such a great auto knife for the money. They really do. It's rare that I roll one of their blades on the camera and I go, oh, this thing is way overpriced.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. And then the watches.
I have one in particular I'm looking for. Let me think. Is it the one that I can
Choose
feel
a
the band?
Casio G-Shock. What is it?
This is my most used watch right here.
Oh, check that out.
And for the longest time, that was probably my most realistic dream watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Citizen Navahawk in black and orange.
Not just a Navahawk.
Oh.
It's the Navahawk AT.
Oh, that's right. It's the AT version. And I just tabletopped it, and the tabletop was an hour and a half.
This is the
I
Navahawk.
gotta pare it down.
Yeah, this is the one to get, not the...
Does this bother you?
Yeah, it's irritating. No, the thing is, when you talk about Navahawks, people always think of the Blue Angels one.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
secretly sucks.
We're not fans of the Blue Angels Navahawk. Sorry, we're not. One, it's too common, just like you're saying. Everyone has it. I don't think the legibility is that great.
I will tell you the truth. I bought one for a while
I didn't
because
know that.
I flew with somebody that had this one, the AT, and I thought, awesome. So I put out an eBay alert for used Navahawks coming
you
up.
didn't tell me this.
And I convinced myself, well, I'll buy a cheap version of it. I'll get the Blue Angels one. It'll be mostly the same. I can enjoy it. And I got a pretty beat up, thrashed one, which at the time I didn't really mind. I thought I would fall in
I
love
don't
with
mind
it.
used watches. I'll buy a used watch.
I like it.
I don't care if there's wear and tear on a watch. It makes it look cool.
Yeah, I like not having the guilt of being the first one to smack
Unless
into a
the
door jam.
unless the crystal's all scratched up. If the crystal's scratched up, I can't deal with that.
No, this one was fine. It was the back. It looked like it had a lot of metal wear from leaving it on the band. So, I mean, it wasn't in great condition. And guess what? I wore it for about 2 weeks.
For 2
and then it
years.
sat in the shelf for about a year and a half, and every time I tried
Does
to pick
this
it
story
up...
have an end? I'm just wondering.
No, I'm just saying, if you're going to get it, get the AT.
What did you do with it? Send it back or what?
Yeah, I sold it. Sold it, hated it. It was
okay, this one
worthless.
has a negative display on it. The only good side for some of the other Navahawk versions is they have a positive display. All the funky slide rule calculations you'll never do.
Never.
And this thing is pretty much illegible for the tiny lettering that it has on it. It's mostly just looking great. And you have great legibility with analog hands. That's what I said in the tabletop. I do go through the functions. I actually split that tabletop into two parts. How it looks. So we're talking second cool. I think that's what most guys care about when a Citizen Navahawk is worn, and then the functions. And I just try to rip through that. Nice choice, though. Navahawk, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you chose that. Just next combo. Oh, how about a fixed blade? The Cold Steel Tiger? What? Nothing fancy. You don't carry fixed blades. Nice. Actually, I do once in a while. It is rare that I carry a fixed blade, and I have EDC'd this. Why? Because it makes me happy.
It is cool.
That's why. Go check out my tabletop review. It's pretty lightweight. I wouldn't say it's super easy to carry because it's, I don't know, half of a circle. It takes up some space.
You got to have it sticking out of your waistband in the front so you can just hang your wrist off it while you threaten people.
I'll never be a karambit expert. That's a whole knife fighting philosophy. Actually, I'll never be a knife fighter ever. But for just second cool, I like carrying it. And it is a wicked slashing weapon if you were to need one. Check it out. In case of that, I don't know, bad situation you might find yourself in. Then we have a Securex sheath in it. And it's pretty inexpensive. I mean, it's like...
They're so cheap for what
this
you're
like
getting.
costs nothing. And then I'm going to pair it with... We're going to go high end on this. Microtech Scarab. Ooh, didn't see that coming. With a glass breaker. This is my favorite blade style that they make of the knife. That's because it has high utility. And the production date on this is what? 11. How's that for a combo? MI watch will be... Ooh, check this out. Finally, a Casio comes in the mix. I'm making sure I put it right side up. TMPers, what watch is that? Only the guys that have this will know what it is. It's a Casio PAG 240. Solar powered. It's part of their Pro Trek lineup. It is a titanium band version. It's going to be a real pain in the butt to take that band and replace it with a NATO because it's kind of a proprietary attachment. ABC, I think this has solar, maybe not. I think it's just altimeter, barometer, compass. Do you like this watch, TD?
It's all right.
Would you wear it?
No.
You wouldn't?
I don't. I've tried wearing the Pro Checks a couple times, and I just can't.
I like
can't get
them.
wood for them.
Can't get wood for them.
I'm more of a G-Shock guy.
G-Shock. How could you wear G-Shock and not wear this, though?
Because it looks like it's trying to be a Sunto core, and I'm not a Sunto core guy.
No, I disagree with that. I think this has a lot different personality than that. It totally does. Oh, I don't know what I'm showing you. Anyways, moving right along. That's a PAG 240 TD, next combination.
This is my favorite knife Emerson ever did, and it's Kershaw.
Sick.
Beautiful.
I think I tabletop that. I actually don't remember. It's got the standard Skyline clip on it. So that's it, the standard generic Kershaw clip, but that's one of the, actually he did several collaborations. This is, I think, is a Blade HQ special edition in purple anodized, and man, is it a great knife.
Great looking.
What's the steel on that? Is it 14C28?
I think so.
So many steels, so many knives, hard to remember.
Cute little flag on it.
Yeah, so perfect. And so Emerson's are cool too. I would say Emerson is probably another one of those companies that has classic, wonderful designs, but I don't know if they've come out with a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, they're kind
for
of
a long time. Stagnant. I think the best thing they did is went in cahoots, like you're seeing here, with a major manufacturer, Kershaw, and they come out with these, which for a lower price point. In this case, it's an auto. And I said in the tabletop on this is, thank heavens Kershaw finally abandoned their protectionist, scaredy cat philosophies and came out with their autos again.
Yeah.
Look at how flat that is too, dudes. So this is your tactical blade?
Yeah.
And it's paired with what?
In keeping with the kind of shitty clip system, I chose a Skyline.
It's not exactly shitty.
No.
It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
Defend this clip. Look at.
I don't know if I'm defending it. I'm just saying it's not shitty.
Well, I'll say the placement more than anything.
I don't like the placement on the Skyline, never have. And for that matter, I don't like it on here because too much handle's showing, right?
Yeah, sticking all up.
Oh, check this out. So this is our Skyline multicam. This is actually Duracoat. And look at how beautiful that is. These were actually sold for a period of time. They're limited edition. This is a TMP multicam Skyline. This one does have 14C 28N steel. God, that looks cool. Did I jump this one?
I don't think so.
No. So this is just a collectible for us. This is one of those combos that we wouldn't wear these actual knives, but we wear Skylines all the time. Anyways, there you go.
I broke my
Skyline. A lot
Skyline.
of TMPers. What?
I broke my Skyline.
Oh, I wish I had that. He did. He busted the whole front end on it.
Busted it.
How far along are we? Coming up on an hour. As predicted, my next combination, I got to get cold steel in here. Sorry. This isn't super exciting, but it's super awesome. How about we go with a cold steel Recon 1? This is one of those first cool EDC combos. So it's AUS 8/8 steel. It's awesome jimping. It's triad lock, super flat to carry. It's not waveable, which is kind of a bummer. And then I'm going to pair it with a Voyager 1, an old school Voyager 1 right here. And this is a semi-serrated one.
That's function on function right there.
That is a total first cool carry. Totally first cool. So this is the older way they used to do it with a metal clip that's not just 100% polymer. Right here. I think a lot of guys would really love this combination. And again, to talk about not really a rule, but my preference is tactical blade, EDC blade. I don't want to bring this out to open a box. It's just too big, too large. That's what she said. Anyways, this one's satin finish. This is Teflon coated. And the Teflon will wear off, of course, and make it look even more rad. Then I just have a lanyard on this with the lanyard hole. It's funny how the skeletons kind of lost flavor.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I made fun of that in TMP a couple years back. It's like, why does everything have to be a death motif? You know, the lanyards and stuff. I think finally and gratefully it's finally dying out. And then the watch, I keep wanting to say knife, but the watch is, Russian-made aviator brand chronograph. And I actually painted those hands. Those hands were painted. I have tabletop this, but I haven't posted it. I need to get to editing it and put it on. And I show you another aviator watch with it, at least another one. So these are actually designed in Russia. I think they make them in Russia. They might be Chinese made. But this is a great chronograph watch. Look at the strap. It's kind of got like the alligator texturing on it, contrasting white stitching, Flieger. Really a high quality quartz watch, and they don't cost that much. All the aviator watches they're just so affordable. They're like the Aviate brand. There's the back of it. So that's a Russian chronograph. That might be the signal we need to keep moving. All right, what else you got, bro? We're going to wrap it up here in the bunker. Oh, of course, if this isn't really a combo, you think about what you're going to say. I'm going to show them the lightning again. This is one of those knives, too, that I will carry, and I won't carry a tactical blade or an EDC blade. How about you? It does everything so well.
I actually use mine as a box cutter sometimes.
Absolutely, everything cutter.
Cheap and affordable.
And then if you're bored and your phone battery has died and you can't watch TMP videos, you can literally do this for 17 hours and be entertained. Right?
I'm amazed mine hasn't worn out. I've gotten a couple over the years, and I've run them into the ground, and they're still around.
There may or may not be a special edition TMP Lightning coming out. He saved it towards the end of the video for the announcement. Keep watching. Get those credit cards ready. Yeah, I love the Lightning. It's literally one of the best knives, auto knives that you can buy for the money. What you got?
Last one, Pacific Salt by Spyderco.
This is a black Pacific Salt. We have several in yellow that we run in the Pacific Ocean operations in the Zodiac, TD and myself included. So they're in our water survival vests. They're H1 steel. They're super flat. There really is kind of an old school Endura.
Yeah.
So no metal liners. Granted, it's H1 steel. Really a nice knife. They're hollow ground. They're not flat ground. But, man, are they lightweight and easy to carry, and they last. I love the Pacific Salt, and actually the Aqua Salt, too, which is the Delica version.
They're light. They're skinny. The clip is pretty good on them. They're affordable. And, honestly, if you want to get into, like, spraying your own knives, you can do a pretty decent rattle can job on one of these.
Worth a go, man. That'd be totally fun. I would totally do it.
That red one I did, all spray paint.
Keep going.
No.
All right. Did you choose a watch? We're running out of watches.
Be running low.
Running out of watches, which reminds me, I got to put some up for
Ooh,
sale
this
soon.
is a solid one.
Oh, nice.
One of the most affordable little divers out there.
Casio, I think it's the MRW 200. We basically peeled off the polymer strap, threw it in the garbage can, and we put on a 20 millimeter, in this case, FD NATO strap. Show it, rotate it for them.
Very affordable.
Plastic case, about 46 millimeter dive watch, very accurate quartz. The battery will last like heck forever. I don't think I've replaced a battery yet in the MRWs.
Oh, no, like 10 years, I think.
I don't know that long, but they last a long time. I've sent these out for giveaways. They're only like $25 in Amazon.
So cheap.
And they come in white, orange, green, blue. It's one of the all-time best values in dive watches. And if you knife guys are watching this and we're rolling in knife watch reviews along the way, many knife watch reviews, and you're going, yeah, watches suck. Try this and then talk to me. Try this and just get these low-cost watches and start swapping them out with your knife rotation, your flashlight, your multi-tool rotation. And I bet you're going to find what most of us have found, that it's just like those items. It gives you happiness. What watch am I going to wear today?
Yeah.
What knife am I going to put on today? That's really all we're talking about. It's basically an enjoyment thing. We say it, kind of jokingly, it makes us happy.
Yep.
It's not making us happy, but it's giving us entertainment for the day as we go through our work and do monotonous tasks. You know what TD always tells me? He goes, of all the things I use that makes me happy, what is it?
It's watches.
Why?
Because you can enjoy it wherever you're at, whatever you're doing.
That's correct.
And I think that's why so many pilots like watches. That's where I initially really got into them. Because when you're on the road a lot and you can't really go home every day, maybe you're home once every 2 months.
Focus. There you go.
It's cool when you can spend some of your paycheck money on something that you can enjoy maybe while you're doing your job, and there aren't many things you can take into the cockpit with you.
And you can go into secured areas with them.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, show them that one. You didn't show them. We're going to end with this.
Yeah.
So TD's actually going to wrap up this video, and it is, of course, favorite knife combinations in the bunker, along with a watch or two. Take it away.
They're probably wondering why all of them are painted by me, but that's because I painted all my favorites.
Let me tell you something about Tactical Doodle. If anything stays still long enough, he's going to Duracoat it or Cerakote it. I mean, he's always saying, hey, man, he's not in the house anymore. When he comes back, he's like, I want to coat that. He'll clear it through me, and sometimes, guess what? He doesn't clear it through me. That is a beautiful combination. That is a Spyderco Resilience in TMP colors, just like we talked about with the other one.
And it is
the knockout.
So great.
I've sent these out for giveaways. The Resilience is such a big tactical knife. It's got jimping, HCR 13 MOV steel. It is a captured liner lock. It's a great value tactical knife. It's big and it's heavy though. And the weight on it, I don't know, 5.5 or something like that. But it's a 4-inch blade.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
You can get them for deals if you find the right sales.
Totally. What are you pairing it up with?
Little tiny case, which given the rest of the company here on the table, you might think it doesn't belong, but you should have a case or two.
That's a mini copper lock. By the way, that has been reviewed, and I have more case knives coming out. In fact, they're already recorded. I just haven't posted them yet. I love the copper lock.
Awesome.
Traditional American craftsmanship. The blade is actually total perfection. The standard steel that Case uses, however, you better watch out. It's going to rust like a mofo on you.
Takes a little bit of love.
This is just true sharp steel, but if you get their stainless versions, they're going to last a little bit better. We got to wrap it up. Wrap it up. This has been favorite EDC knife combos of TMP, round 1. If you watch it a lot, maybe we'll give you round 2. Then again, maybe not. By the way, it is currently in the bunker 41 degrees.
Can you
41 degrees.
They should be able to see your breath sometimes.
So if I run into you and gear check you, hopefully you're prepared. We have had a couple gear checks in the last year that have done okay, and we've had a lot of fails. I mean, a lot. Like basic stuff, micro, multi-tools, something ridiculous, like a little tiny squirt or something.
Yeah.
It's easy to carry knives. It's fun. And then, of course, integrate watches into it as well. Is there any of these I didn't show? Oh, yeah, there is that one. No. The Spinnaker.
Oh.
The Spinnaker wreck. There you go. So I reviewed this, and TMPers actually went out and bought it, and they actually love this watch. This is an NH35 Seiko automatic movement, by the way, and it has kind of a wreck motif to it. What do you know? Like the name Spinnaker. I wish the bezel was matte and not gloss, but whatever. It's about 45 millimeters diameter, and it makes us happy. Look at the strap on it. Anyways, yeah, put your watches on, put your knives on, and be happy. Tactical Doodle, ladies and gentlemen, making an appearance once again in the bunker. Thanks for subscribing. We're signing off.